Hello, I'm Haley Hennigan with Littlesleepersanddreamers.com, and I am your pediatric sleep consultant. In our video today, we will be talking about how to get your toddler and preschooler ready and into bed for a good night's sleep. Do you struggle with a bedtime routine? Does your child drag out the bedtime routine so that it is taking forever to get them into bed? Well, stay tuned because this video will show you all that you need to know to get your child into bed for a great night's sleep. Before we get into the actual steps of the bedtime routine for your child, we need to talk about a couple things first. So let's start with the environment of your child's room. You want to make sure that they are going to sleep in a dark room. That means there are no night lights, the blinds are closed, the door is shut. It is dark, dark, dark. You don't want to be able to see your hand in front of your face when the blinds are closed, the door is shut, the lights are off, and they are sleeping. This will help them to go to sleep quickly and also stay asleep throughout the whole night. You also want to be sure that you have a white noise machine for your child. This is great for so many reasons, but the biggest one for your toddler or preschooler is to buffer any noises that they might hear throughout the night. So this might mean if they are sharing a room with a sibling, it will help disguise any noises that happen in their bedroom, but also any noises from outdoors or other places in the house. Be sure to check out my white noise video so that you are making sure that you are using it safely. The last thing is if your child is under 3 years old, you are going to still want them in a crib. The reason being, they are not old enough to really understand what stay in bed means. They don't get that boundary. If you're thinking, but my child won't stay in their crib, what do I do? Stay tuned, I'll address that later. So now that you have their room environment ready to go, you also want to make sure that they are going to be prepared for their bedtime routine also. So there's a couple tricks that you can do to get them ready. The first one is get them outdoors. You want them running, playing, using their energy, but especially being outside when that sun is setting. Having their brains see that sun setting will signal to the melatonin in their bodies to start producing it for the night. It is so important for your child to get outside if you are able. Another thing you can do is to limit screen time. I know it is very hard to do, especially in this day and age when everyone has a computer or can easily turn on the TV to watch a show. But limiting screens 1 to 2 hours before bedtime will really help them get a good long sleep. It will help their brains to shut down, not have that blue light that will keep them awake. And the last thing is something that you may already know is you also want to limit sugar. Sugars and red food dyes are things that just also will keep your children awake in the night. So limiting that in the evenings will help them also get settled. So let's move into our bedtime routine. The first thing you want to do is to give them a bath. Now, most people will put their kids in the bath and let them play and have fun and then realize, oh my goodness, they've been in the tub for 20, maybe even 30 minutes. That is way too long. You want your entire bedtime routine to be about 30 minutes. That's all they need to signal to their bodies to relax and get ready for bed. If you stretch it out too long, it is just going to start making them tired sooner. So you want them in the bath for no more than 5 to 7 minutes. This is a quick in, wash, feeling that warm water, and then getting out again. If you don't want to do a bath every single night, that's okay. A quick wipe down, washing their face, that is something that you can do, and that will also help signaling them the same kind of way. After their bath, they probably have all those teeth that they need to clean. So if you're in the bathroom, this is a perfect time to just get those teeth brushed and then head to their bedroom. When you're in their bedroom, go ahead and give them a soothing little massage with some lotion, or we like to use coconut oil. Get their body nice and relaxed. Go ahead, put on their diaper. If they're in underwear, then they can wear that as well, and get their jammies on. Now, at this point, they should not be having any more bottles or feedings before bed. So, what do you do to fill that time? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to play with them. And I mean really just have a fun time. Bedtime routine should be a great bonding time, helping them connect with you. If there is a parent that has not seen them for most of the day, maybe have that parent step in and just really connect and bond. This is a time that you are bonding with your child, so you're not sitting on your phone or having that in the room. You are just with them in their bedroom bonding. Now, a really great thing for this age is to let them choose the activity. You can have them pick anything they want within reason that they play in their bedroom. If they would like you to give them a horsey ride, go ahead, let them hop on, give them that horsey ride. If they want to build a really tall tower with you, pull out those blocks and build that tower. This is a time where they can have their independence of choice. Don't be afraid to have fun, get those giggles out, and just enjoy time together. Children actually relax with those giggles, so having fun is not something you want to avoid. You want to bond and have that fun with them. Now remember, you want to keep moving bedtime along, so only do this for about 10, maybe 15 minutes, and then get them ready for a story. Have them pick out a book, read to them, maybe sing a song, and then it is time for them to get into bed. Having a single phrase you say to them night after night will also help signal to their bodies that it is time to relax and go to sleep. So you can say, night night, I love you, it's sleepy time, I'll see you in the morning. Any of those phrases that you just repeat night after night is a great way to help them relax and get ready to go to bed. Now, if you are sleep training your child or they have been sleep trained, now is the time to use those techniques for the rest of the night. So, children aren't robots, as you may know, which means there will be things that kind of get things off schedule, and I want to solve a little bit of those issues right here and now. So the first thing that might happen is your child might be scared of the dark. If they are an older toddler or preschooler, they are going to express any fears they have, and it might be being afraid of the dark. Now you really want to be careful because you don't just want to go and get a nightlight and help them to sleep. You want something that won't disrupt their melatonin levels as they are sleeping, so they can still have a great night's sleep. So the best solution for this issue is a salt lamp. You want to get a salt lamp that has a dimmer so that you can scroll it down to the lowest light, so it's not very bright, super dim, but enough that they are not completely in the dark. I'll have a link in the description below so that you can grab a salt lamp for yourself if this is an issue with your toddler or preschooler. Now, another one which is very common is children like to drag out bedtime. They like to see how long they can do different things so that they don't have to go to bed. So with this, I have a solution, which is a timer. You want to get something that they can visibly see the time ticking. So a great timer for them is something called the time timer. It is also a link in the description below. And I want you to make it your child's responsibility. Put them in charge of setting the timer for each part of your bedtime routine. So if you start and you go into the bathroom and say, okay, we're going to be in the bathroom for 7 minutes to do our bath. So I want you to have them set the timer for 7 minutes, do their bath. When they are done, they hear the timer. Oh, they know it's time to get out. And then they're moving on. So now maybe brushing their teeth, 1 or 2 minutes, have them reset the timer and continue on throughout the whole bedtime routine so that they are moving along, but they are also having that responsibility, which will get them engaged with using the timer. So as I said before, you might have a child that likes to climb out of their crib. Well, we have some solutions for you. So first, if you look at your child's crib, one side of the molding might be very high where the other one is pretty low. You want to turn it so that the high molding is facing out so that when they go to climb, it is much higher than a low railing bar. So turn the crib around and that will help prevent them from climbing out. Another option is to have a sleep sack. A sleep sack is great because not only is it a safe way to keep your child warm, but it is also something that can web their feet so that they are together and can't figure out how to get over and out. If you are still having issues after that and they are climbing out, then yes, you do want to move them to a bed. You do want to make sure that they are being safe. You don't want any accidents to happen because they are climbing out. And the last thing you can do is, if you are aware that they may be able to climb out or might climb out soon, is to get something called a door monkey. This is something that allows the door to kind of like be stuck so that they can't get out of their bedroom. If you don't want a door monkey, you can even just use a baby gate across the front if they're not able to climb over that, just to keep them in their room so that they don't wander the house if they get out. If your child is not falling asleep within the 10 to 15 minutes, their schedule is off. They are probably overtired or undertired. So go ahead in the description below, grab the link for my schedule generator so that you can find a schedule that is perfect for your child's age with the appropriate wake windows for them. If you are having any other struggles with night wakings, or maybe your preschooler is getting out of bed repetitively and you just need some extra support, go ahead, send me an email at littlesleepersanddreamers@gmail.com and I would be happy to help solve any issues that you might have regarding your child's sleep. And again, if you don't have a sleep plan and you would like to sleep train your child, go ahead and email me and we can start that process together. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as there will be a lot more videos coming your way to help your child get a great night's sleep. I'll see you next time. Sweet dreams.